Today we have Matthew, the problem child, Nore, and Jacob Lorenzo. How you doing today, fellas?
Doing good.
Good. So let's get right into it. Rico, we know that you just had your pro debut with OTX. Right. So how was the experience of coming out of the amateurs and being able to have your first fight with such a big brand like that? Big promotion, excuse me.
It was nervous in the beginning, and it was good. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't realize until I got into the locker room, that's when everything just hit. So when I got in there, yes, it was amazing just being in there.
And so what was the experience, man, when you got to come to the arena and, you know, they showing you around, showing you with your locker, doing the photo shoot. So how was the experience fighting with OTX? Like, what all did they do for you?
They gave me like a bag. They took care of a lot of stuff for me. I ain't gonna lie, some things. They gave me a sauna suit, some shirts and stuff like that, and then yeah. Oh yeah, and they gotta do your eyes and blood work and stuff. They helped me with a lot of stuff, and I appreciate OTX for that, for real.
And so, as we know, you are currently hold the fastest knockout for OTX, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like? Like, what was your mindset when you went into the fight? How did you think your fight was gonna go?
I thought it was gonna go at least 4 rounds. I ain't gonna lie, I really did, cause I was like, man, I've never been on the stage. I was so nervous. Like, I don't know if you ever had like, you know how people have diamonds, like all types of everywhere, chandeliers. That's how my eyes felt. I was dazed. I was, oh damn, this really happened. So then I was in the locker room, and then Jacob took my phone, and when he took my photo, I was just like, all right, nervousness hitting. And then when I got inside the tunnel, I was just focused, and I got in the ring and just went away.
It all went away. It was go time then.
Yeah.
So what did you see in him? When did you know you could just get him out of here quick?
It was a body shot. It was like, it wasn't hard at all. It was just, I think it was right on point, but people, they're not gonna see that. They only see the part when I was banging him in the body. It was like a pocket. He threw a jab, like 2-3 jabs, and then I just threw like a little pocket shot. And then when I threw the pocket shot, he shelled up. Yeah, like he shelled up crazy. So I was like, oh.
He hurt.
Yeah.
He hurt.
But I didn't know how hard I hit, and I didn't even get to use my power.
And so how did it feel? Because, you know, in the amateurs, when you do something like that to somebody, you know, typically they're going to stop you, give them an 8 count.
Yeah.
But how did it feel to, like, really be able to go at them?
I ain't gonna lie, I felt good putting, like, because I've been through a lot of things. So I put, like, all my frustration into just punching him. So I was just thinking about hurting him. Like, all the stuff I've been through, I just want to hurt him. I just want to hurt him, like.
It's 100% in the boxing ring. That's when I definitely can agree with that statement. So I'm glad that was the mindset, man. And so what's next for you?
I'm looking at another fight, but I want to do something crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I told Jacob this too. I want to like fight like 6 times a year. Like next year, I want to do 6 times like Oscar De La Hoya. I think he was the last one to ever do it. When I heard the story, I was like, damn, I said, that's crazy. 6 times in 1 year? I don't think that's been done since back in the day. So I said, I want to try to do that, bring that back. Like, I want to fight. Like, I don't care about none of that negative stuff. I just want to fight.
Right. And I mean, you young, and you got the motor to do it. Why not? You know, I got a fighter that told me he wanted to fight 10 times in a year. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
I don't know, because
it's possible.
People don't understand when you fight, you get suspended. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a rule. Like, they know you can't do that. You gotta wait a certain time and then you get back in there. So 10 times, it might be a little different. Back then, I think because you could do that, but I think they started changing the rules up a little bit. So like, it's gonna be, yeah.
And so, what got you into boxing, Rico?
Really, my uncle and then my cousin Marquise. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Marquise is a boxer. Marquise Williams, they don't understand. Like, he was number 3 in the country, 201 plus, and he was knocking everybody out. I think he had like 48 something knockouts or 45 knockouts like that, and up in Newburgh, New York. So yeah, so like he got me into it. You know what I'm saying? I was getting into a lot of fights when I was a kid.
So as a kid, you were getting into a lot of fights at school.
Yeah.
And then did the school recommend you getting into some type of extracurricular activity, or how did that come about?
I mean, I was already in it. It's just that I didn't take it seriously back then because I was like a troublemaker. I was getting a lot of trouble. Like, I'm a real person. Like, Like I told everybody, I came from the mud for real. I just like, I was getting in a lot of trouble. It was so bad, like people didn't want to be around me. Like this kid is bad, he's bad for my kids, and that's what really, you know.
You care to talk about some of the things that, you know, were keeping you in trouble? Like what were you into as a kid that was kind of keeping you distracted?
It was really sports. Like I liked the basketball. I like football, but I like to win at the same time. I used to fight my teammates when they used to when we used to lose. Like I used to fight them. I told Jacob, you know, I was telling him on the phone, I hate to fight him all the time. But it was just, I had a temper issue when I was young. Like I still have it, no secret. Like everybody knows, I still go through that, and a lot of stuff as a kid, and the passing of my dad. And stuff like that really hurt me for real.
I'm sorry for your loss.
So yeah, that's what killed me at one point. Like I'm talking about mentally, but I was still locked in. I just was, and people don't know, I fought on the day my father was getting buried. I didn't get to go because of the COVID time. I couldn't go to New York, and I still fought and won 2 fights on that day. So yeah, it was in Tennessee. It was in Tennessee. I fought at a show in Tennessee, and I stopped one guy, and then I knocked out the other one.
And what's your mindset fighting on the day that your father's being buried? Like, that's no easy task. And you know, I see a lot of athletes. I know a lot of popular athletes that have done that, played in major games, championship games, and had spectacular performances on the day that somebody that close to them has passed.
Right.
So what was your mindset, man? Like, how were you able to stay focused?
I ain't gonna lie, I went in the bathroom before I had to put my stuff on. Like I was just sitting in there, like my stomach was hurting, so I just, you know, he was going to use the bathroom, and then I just started crying because, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, damn, I just lost him like late night. It was like, I remember the time, it was like 4-something, 4:30 or 4:35. It was something like near the 4-ish o'clock, and I was just in my closet, knowing I got to fight the next day, and then we drove to Tennessee, and then when I drove and when I fought, I was just like mentally gone, like. But then like when I got in the ring, I was just angry, just mad. I didn't care. Just want to fight. It's like I just gotta get it out of my head. Cause if I could overdo this, imagine what I could do later on in life. So I was like, let me see what happens here. So I'm gonna fight.
And he most definitely was with you while you were in the ring. So do you do you feel like you still have the anger and the temper that you do, or do you feel like you have it a lot more under control and you kind of put that into what you're doing to the ring? Because as we see, you fight hard.
Yeah. I think it's controlled. It's just like, as Coach Lugo would say, you chill until you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm chill until I'm not, and then like even Jacob too. Like he was keeping me calm, telling me, you gotta do this, bro, you can't, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Cause it's so hard, you know what I'm saying? You know when people be talking, like they just be saying things like, and you just know they not built like that. Yeah. But I gotta be cool, cause I already know like it's the devil trying to come at me like real hard, and I don't want that to happen. And like,
and you gotta sometimes, you know, somebody gave me a piece of great advice. Sometimes you gotta let life say checkmate for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as you win and continue to thrive and do the things you do, that says checkmate for you. You know what I mean? And little do you know, the more you win, a lot of more people get mad. But you know, at the end of the day, can't nobody stop what God has for you.
No.
And I'm glad that you have a good brother like Jacob around you and your other friends that help keep you grounded.
Right. Because
this is a long journey, and you know, the last thing you want to do is be that guy that had a lot of potential, but he couldn't get himself together to fulfill his destiny. You know, how has being with Coach Lugo helped you get to where you are now?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know how people be lying on camera? I'm not gonna do that. That man really be working. I ain't gonna lie, he does. Like, people don't understand, he do. Like, you know how most people gonna lie on camera? I'm gonna give you the real, how he is. Coach Lugo, like if I'm going through stuff, he's not gonna bother me during the training time, not yet. He wait after, and then like if I'm going through something, he'll talk to us after, you know what I'm saying? Because nothing stops the mission. You gotta train, that's how he works. So like, even on the stuff that he's been through and stuff that I've been through, like so I told him stuff after his training. I told him like what happened, and this and that, and then he'll just tell me, he said, a lot of stuff is gonna come your way, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to keep going, because that's what I do, I block it out. And he said, you gotta be a strong man to do that. Just block out everything. Even if it's selfish to do, you gotta just do it. And being around him, yeah, we do everything as a family. We a family here. Unit. Like we move as one. Like if you see us, we move like quiet, real quiet. Like we don't really say nothing. I don't want no problems with nobody. But if I could give it, if they give it to me. But we just move as a unit. But being around him, it's all family stuff. He works out with us. He runs with us. He be trying to box with us. He be doing it all with us. So everything. So like.
He lead by example.
Yeah.
So tell me your two greatest memories of Coach Lugo. Give me one good memory of him out the ring and one good memory you have of him in coach setting.
Like in and out?
Yeah, in and out.
In the ring, it's like when he's in gym mode, he's not our friend. He's like a whole different man. He is a whole different guy. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, but I respect it. He's a whole different guy on that type of time. Like he just he with that with his son Nate. Nate started, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. The mission, you know, we got complete. But with him, it's just like focus on what we got to do. Train. After, deal with the bull stuff after. And outside, oh, he's just funny. He's just funny. He's funny. He just drink wine. He be cooling. He be chilling. Like he act like he's one of us. Making jokes. Be at the table. Like he be laughing. Like he don't care. Talks to us about man stuff. Like, and then when we get back in here, it's just a whole different person. So I don't know.
So he's like a Swiss Army knife, man. He can be whatever you need. He needs you need of him. Yeah. To help get you to the next level. Mm-hmm. And that's amazing, man. That's amazing. So, how was it? You know, you're from Atlanta. I know. Are you from Atlanta?
I'm from New York, but I moved to Atlanta over here.
How long ago?
It was like 5 years, 6 years. I think 5, 6 years. I've been in Atlanta probably 6 years or 7.
Okay. So now that you're here in Atlanta and Atlanta is home, is it your goal to try to get the city on your back and get the city behind you? You know, like I say, I seen when Nathan fought at OTX, y'all had like you said, Team Lugo was prevalent. Half the stands was nothing but Lugo. So I know you guys can bring out a crowd. So how does that feel that, you know, you have that support from your city and the people around you?
I feel real good, especially like, you know what I'm saying, the love like people show. Like I love that shit, but like the love, like it feels good, but at the same time you gotta, you don't know if it's real love, but I still take it. It's whatever, the negative, the bad. It felt good, especially at the Nate OTX fight. It was crazy, and there was just nothing but Nate shirts in the crowd. So like we was like packed out, and then when he knocked the dude through the ropes, we all went crazy.
But that was a good moment.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's good, but like, you know, it was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. But I do love the people that show love. Like, there's a couple people that show love. I'll shout some names out. Elijah McLean, he showed some love. Like, that's my boy right there, Silverback. And who the other dude? Who's the other one? There's another one, bro. Blake. Oh yeah, Blake, my boy Blake. He showed some love too. There's a couple other names, but I can't remember all of them.
Right, of course not. But you know, most definitely, you know, the people are behind you,
right?
And that's love right there, you know. So take me through a typical day of training. Take me through a typical day for Rico.
Like when I walk in the gym.
Yeah, just how's a typical day for you to go in and out of the gym?
As you see, we work hard. Jump rope, probably about 20 times. You know, our legs on fire. We go out and run, probably like 8 laps, 10 laps. Come back in, shuttle box, cone work, bag work, mitts, and other stuff. Coach he gonna always find something to do. Like he gonna always think of some crazy stuff to hurt us in here. We be like sore when we leave. We be like, damn, bro, my shoulder, my back, everything hurts. And then every time we come back in, we just feel like every time we come back in the next day, it just feel like stronger. Like we feel weak the next, and then we get like real strong. Like I'll be like, all right, cool. I like this. So then like my legs was even getting strong, my arms were getting strong, like everything. So
Yeah, man, you looking good right now, man. You looking like you in shape, which we all know you are.
Yeah.
But so with you fighting at a heavier weight class, what does the diet look like for you?
Truth be told, I used to fight 203.
Yeah.
I used to fight 203.
Yeah, surprisingly. Can y'all believe that?
Yeah, 203. My first 11 fights, that was knockouts. I think, it was stoppages. Like, it was, I always fight people used to look at me crazy. They're like, this man too short. Because I'm only 5'8". Like, I'm only 5'8". I'm not the biggest guy, but I'm strong. Been in there with guys like Bulletproof. You see Bulletproof always show me love every time. Like, he even told me, like, spoke to me after we were sparring. He's like, bro, you a different beast. He said, nobody gonna mess with you. You gonna see. I was like, appreciate it. But the weight right now at 168 was hard. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard. Cause I was just at 65 at nationals that was my last nationals when I went to, where was it at?
Wichita.
It was at Wichita. So like, it was 165 and it was a struggle, staying there sometimes. Like, we would tell coach, right? He'll be like, hey, coach, we won 90. All right. That's good. I was like he's cool with anything.
Not worried about it.
He not worried about it. He's like, we'll get down. We could be 500 pounds. He'd be like, yeah, we're gonna get down.
Right.
So, but the weight cut for 68, I had to we was burning you try to burn 7 pounds off, shake up, you know what I'm saying? Rest, stay away from a lot of fruit, because fruit has sugar. People don't understand, fruit has sugar. Watermelon, people be saying that be chugging and eating. When it's 2 weeks out, you gotta stay away from that, you know what I mean? Because it's so much sugar in fruits. But we drank a lot of water. I ate a lot of tuna. I hate this. I ate a lot of sardines that was so nasty. With avocado. I like a burger. I like eating burgers. Like a burger with eggs and avocado on it. Every national trip, I order it every time.
What is that burger called? Like Sunny Side Up or something?
Something like that. So every time everybody even know what I want. The whole team know. They were like, burger, egg and avocado on it. Rico, that's how Rico is. I'd be like, I don't gotta say nothing no more.
How did you get into eating burgers with eggs and avocados on it?
My dad used to have a time on a Friday, it would just be us, me and my bros, my family, my brothers, and then we eat burgers. It's just the time between me and the father and the sons, and then we eat the burger and fries. That was the main thing. You know what I mean? It was. So
it was a go-to meal.
Yeah. So I got to keep it going. I was not gonna stop that.
What's your favorite burger spot?
Ooh, damn. What's yours?
Anywhere they got a good burger.
Yeah.
I don't got one spot.
Have y'all been to H&F?
I heard of that.
Brave Stadium?
Yeah, nah.